I came all the way from Tokyo to talk about smell today. Before starting my talk, can you please point out your nose? Okay, it's good to see your nose is in the right place. Okay, the nose is located on the tip of the surface of the face. And usually the smell is the very first thing you notice when you have a change of environment. For instance, if something is burning behind me, I will notice the smoky smell even before turning around and actually look at the fire. I hope nothing is on fire today. My next question. Can anyone here close your nose holes without using your hand? Okay, it's very difficult. Your nose holes are always open, and as long as you're breathing, you are breathing in thousands of scent molecules, which are received by up to 400 receptors located behind your nose. The scent is very complicated. For instance, the scent of coffee is consisted of between 500 to 1,000 scent molecules. And it's believed that human beings can detect up to 10,000 smells. And olfactory nerves are directly connected to the lower part of the brain, which controls emotions and also memories. One research shows that up to 75% of your daily emotions are influenced by the sense of smell. So you might feel very refreshed when you smell the coffee in the morning, or you also might be empowered when you sense the hint of spring in the air. Aroma is a global leading scent branding company. We create a unique olfactory communication with the scent for the corporations for their brand expressions. We create fragrances to express their brand, and we diffuse the scent into the air with our technology. A lot of brands use scent marketing to create more emotional communications with their customers in a space, which is believed to be quite effective to build up the brand loyalty. Aroma Japan is a subsidiary of Aroma, and we are established one day after the Tohoku earthquake in 2011. And we had to work so hard to build up this business in Japan, and we felt in many ways very similar to the people living in Tohoku because they lost everything, but they had to rebuild from scratch. So ever since we built up the business in Tokyo, Aroma Japan participated in many programs to support Tohoku, and 7 years after the earthquake, we have made so many good friends, like families in Tohoku area. And year 2016, we met very cheerful students from Fukushima area who are struggling with the current stereotype of Fukushima as a place with nothing but being polluted with radioactive contaminations. Fukushima was, and still is, the beautiful place with so much nature, good food, and good people. But ever since the nuclear power station disaster, Fukushima has become one of the worst places on Earth, and all the verbal messages from Fukushima are no longer heard correctly by the world. So, Aroma, as the world-leading scent branding company, we decided to take this challenge to rebrand Fukushima with scent with students. Everybody in a program was so excited about learning how we can apply scent to change the image of Fukushima. We organized a series of workshops inviting a lot of professionals like neuroscientists, art director, and professional dancers. and even a rice bowl master to find out the charms of Fukushima. We also invited local people and business supporters to participate in our workshops together to find out more attractiveness of Fukushima from different angles. Our workshops gave the students a reason to rethink about Fukushima, but also gave more reasons why they should love their hometowns. Before creating our fragrances, we discussed about different colors associating with a lot of things in Fukushima, because colors can evoke items like fruits and the chairs or whatever, but also express the emotions. For instance, the color red can evoke things like apples and roses, but also express the emotions like love, passion, and anger. And using those colors, we studied about Fukushima more deeply. And while we proceed the programs, we encountered the emotional issues of the people living in Fukushima, which are not really spelled out. People in Fukushima are very disciplined and kind, and they hardly ever express their emotions, especially if their emotions are negative. Students in Fukushima selected the deep blue, which is the color of samurai kimono, to express their angers instead of red. This is because their never-eased anger against radioactive contamination is mixed with sadness and also masked with their pride and kindness, which is always the beauty of people in Fukushima. So after the series of workshops, we selected 9 different fragrances to represent 9 different colors. For instance, the fragrance for the green in Fukushima is a mixture of lemongrass, bergamot, and lime. That scent not only evokes a very famous Bandai-san mountain in Fukushima, but also expresses things like freshness, strength, and vitality. One of the major objectives of this program is for the students to put their ideas together and realize the idea into the business. So out of those 9 main fragrances, we created the first blend to propose to the library with green scent. So we put the business proposal together and proposed it to Iwaki Library in Fukushima to scent at the entrance. The same fragrance is being scented at the registration area for this conference today. People at the library can smell the fragrance and automatically receives a good reason to understand our stories behind the scent. One of the art directors told me the really important things are usually very hard to see. We can capture beautiful elements of Fukushima, love and compassion of local people, and unforgettable memories of, with friends and families in the local area. And we can put them into the scent. And in this way, we can send out the scent messages anywhere in the world with our stories. So next time, when you notice something nice to smell, please sniff around more carefully. It might be some hidden messages from us, hoping the world to understand how beautiful and peaceful the place called Fukushima is in Japan. Thank you very much.